morning, class.
Good morning.
How are you doing?
We are fine.
Today we are going to begin to continue on food preservation. I remember the last time we talked of food preservation, and we had several methods of food preservation. I don't know if you can still remember them.
Yes.
One of it was, yes?
Concentration.
Concentration. Another one? Yes.
Salting.
Good. Salting. Another one?
Heat processing.
Heat processing or thermal processing. And then today, actually, I wanted us to concentrate on concentration as one way of food preservation. Today's day. Now, under concentration, we realize that we have several foods that can be concentrated so as to preserve them. And I did mention that preservation is the importance of preservation. One of it is that we preserve food to lengthen the shelf life. Another importance of food preservation, can we still remember them? Yes, Harrison?
To make the food to become safety for consumption.
Very good. Number 2. Yes, Joanne? Yeah, we also mentioned that during preservation you can add the flavor and also the sweetness of maybe a product. For example, in wine, we realize that when the wine ages or stays for longer, it will age and it will become more sweet. So sour?
Yes.
Okay, fine. So apart from that, let's there are several foods that you can concentrate. One of it, we have milk. Another one, we have tea. And we also have juices. You can concentrate also juices or fruit juice. Sawa. And so today I wanted us to narrow down on milk products that can be concentrated. I want us to mention the examples of milk products that can be concentrated. One, yes, Joanne? Whey protein, good, concentrate. We have also whey protein isolates.
We have casein.
We have casein concentrate.
Milk powder.
Milk powder, very good. Yeah, those are some of the examples of milk concentrated products, and I wanted us to look at whey protein concentrate. So under whey protein concentrate, we will discuss its process, how it is actually produced or how it is actually manufactured. And apart from that, we also look at the importance of whey. Why do we have whey protein concentrate? And also, we will look at the conditions that are favorable for the manufacturing of a whey protein concentrate. And what we'll start with is the definition of a whey protein concentrate. It's actually a type of protein concentrate that is added in formulas or in food during processing with the aim of actually acquiring or adding the protein inside that food. For example, it can be used in children formulas. Also, it is a great source of Joanne? Yogurt production. So yeah. So we have defined, now we want to look at the process of whey protein concentrate production. And then number 1, that's number 1 process. Actually, it's a process because you cannot work out to the milk that has not even passed the quality test. If the milk is bad, definitely you cannot use it for a whey concentrate. So, yeah, so that is number 1 process. And then number 2 is the curding of this milk. Curding, it involves the introduction of an enzyme or an acid so that you separate the casein and also the whey. You realize that milk has 20% whey protein content and it has 80% casein content. So during the introduction of an acid, there will be separation of casein, and the whey will be watery, and then the solid part will be the casein protein. And then number 3 process is that we have separation. That is whereby you separate the casein and the whey protein. Are we together?
Yes.
And then number 4 is that now when you have your whey, you have already separated casein and whey. Now for you to obtain a concentrate, you will have to, there are actually 2 methods. One of it is through vacuum concentration and another one is ultrafiltration. And now for milk products, we always use ultrafiltration, that is the use of membrane. So number 4 process is we will have ultrafiltration or UF, and under that we'll talk about the dye filtration or diafiltration. If you want your whey protein concentrate to be above 50 to 80%, then you will come to the involvement of what we call diafiltration. Diafiltration is whereby you have you add more water during the ultrafiltration so that we have the permeate. Let's talk a little bit about ultrafiltration so that we get to understand that. Now, ultrafiltration, you have membranes that are used to separate now between whey and the products that are found in whey. Now, whey itself is a protein, but inside we have what we call lactose. We also have what we call salts. It cannot stand alone. We also have what we call total soluble solids. And finally, we have what we call water. Oh, and also we have fat globules. So the liquid part of whey contains all this. So for us to be able to get 80%, let's say 50 to 80% whey concentrate, we are supposed to remove actually some of the permeates, some of the nutrients found inside. Can I call them micronutrients actually? The macronutrients found in the whey. And under this ultrafiltration, this one will help us to remove them. And when you pass your whey under on this membrane, under this membrane, we're using a high pressure of about 3 bars. It's always 2 to 3 bar, and at a temperature, the favorable conditions are always either not more than 15 degrees Celsius or not less or greater than 50 degrees Celsius. So if you have decided to carry out your ultrafiltration under low temperatures, then they should not be greater than 15, or under high temperatures, they should not be less than 50 degrees Celsius. Are we together? Yeah. And then another condition we require is the pH here. And your pH, now we have actually two types of whey that you can obtain. We have what you call acid whey, and we also have what we call sweet whey. When you're carrying out after you have separated, you will actually have the acid whey, and you will also have the sweet whey. So for acid whey, the pH will be less than 5.1, and for sweet whey, the pH will be more or not less than 5.9. That is more or not less than, and then that is yes. So that is all about ultrafiltration. And then the next step now, after you have carried out that one, you will come to what we call the step number 5. So under pasteurization, we understand pasteurization. What is pasteurization, Jackie? Yes.
Pasteurization is a mild heat treatment where you use a temperature of less than 100 degrees Celsius at a given time.
Very good, very good. So what do we aim at when we are doing pasteurization?
To reduce microbial load and the activity of enzymes.
Very good. And what type of microorganisms? Pathogenic microorganisms. Those ones that are able to cause diseases or the ill that can cause illness. So we will pasteurize our milk, and the reason as why we are pasteurizing is that because during ultrafiltration and diafiltration, when you are actually concentrating your whey, microorganisms cannot pass here in those membranes. So they will always be concentrated together with their whey concentrate. So you pasteurize your concentrate or your whey concentrate so as to kill all those pathogenic microorganisms, and you are targeting at the safety of the consumer. If your whey will contain pathogenic microorganisms, definitely your consumer will have some illnesses. Okay, and then the last but not least, now after your pasteurize, now you will do what you call evaporation, and then lastly, we understand what is evaporation. You are a food scientist. What is evaporation? Yes.
Evaporation is the heat treatment where the product is subjected by heat to leave many crystalline residues, leaving the solvent behind.
Okay. Evaporation mostly it is about a removal of water, removal of moisture. Very good. So, and this one you do it by applying heat. Okay. Yeah. And then final stage is spray drying. You pass your whey protein concentrate in spray dryer for you to finally obtain your whey protein concentrate. Any question up to that point? Anyone who has not understood? So we are clear up to that point?
Yes.
Okay. For today, we will end our lesson at that point. Next time we meet, we'll talk more on spray drying, and we'll continue with other milk concentrate products. Now, have a lovely evening.